Hey, welcome into the Music City Trader. This is day number 5 of the 100 Binary Options Challenge, the 100-day challenge. We are starting with 1088 today, and we are going to try to get to 1,142. Our stop is just at 1,033. I'm going to be dividing by 5. So I have to divide by 5. I have 5 chances, and as you can see, I'm kind of well into trading already, making some wins and losses, and this has been an exciting session today. I know that day 5 turns out to be a profit. So it is a profitable day that you're watching, and I'm going to let you see as much as possible in this podcast as I talk about this. I did a lot of compounding in this section. I did a lot of back and forth makeups, and it sort of got a little crazy, I think, towards the middle. I don't think I really did anything outside of like what I wanted to do. I didn't get emotional in this episode or in this session. I just did some 10s, some 19s. I did a couple makeups, which is kind of outside of what I wanted to do, and I'm kind of getting away from doing any compounding or doubling up in the next couple days. But in this session, I was still just trying out my hand with a little bit of, makeups and double ups and things like that actually can cause a little bit of problem. But you'll be able to see me trading right here and see how I'm doing it. And it has been a good day. And so thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we're going for it. Hey, we meet up here every day, and I show you real life binary options trading. But my YouTube channel statistics show that only about 50% of you watching right now are subscribed to the channel. I'd like to make a deal with you. If you're enjoying these sessions, please take a moment, hit the subscribe button. If you do that, I promise I'll work hard to make this channel bigger and better with every single episode. That's my promise to you. Do we have a deal? Hey, before we start trading today, I need to let you know one more thing. Did you know that you can get an exclusive live Zoom link to my daily sessions so you can take trades with me, and you can even hook up to my social trades and automatically take every trade I make even when you're not at your computer? When you join today, I'm going to give you access to my trading books, strategy courses, trading sheets, and trading journal downloads. If you're ready to make profit, stay on track, and become a successful full-time trader, join me and my friends in the Music City Trader Tribe. Go to musiccitytrader.com. Yeah, I'm going to just be going through each one of these trades. This one that I'm in right now looks like a giant loss. It's 30 seconds. It may win, and we'll see. I'm following along kind of. Looks like I'm doubling that up, and this is what I'm going to be getting away from in the next couple days. But this double up, 17 seconds, I really think that it's going up from that white line, and because it didn't quite make it, I doubled up the bottom, and I think that those two might have won. I'm not sure what glitched out there. So 1087. So that did work out. It said win loss, so that was a tie. And I think I had another loss. Like, I'm fighting against this white line, and it's not great to push. But, sometimes I do push, and that's just what happens. Sometimes I do push. And if this one, following along in my journal, I write down every single trade in my journal when I'm taking them, okay? So this one I think is actually going to lose. I'm going to try to double this up, and we'll see what happens. I wouldn't double up right down. I should have doubled up down there if I was going to. But, yeah, that one lost, and my computer froze. See how it froze? Right there, it's like a freeze. That was a loss, and then I had to I was actually out of town. I was not trading where I normally trade. So this one is going to actually end up being a win. So you can see I'm coming off this white line, still thinking it's going up. And I started at 1088. I'm at 1077. If I win this, I'll be in the money a little bit. But right now, what I see, look, there it goes off the line. I thought it was going to do that, but you see it stayed down there for quite a long time. So we're going to be on this trade here. We're gonna call this a put. It's a nice box. It's kind of up and down. You can see it's up and down from there at that top level and at the bottom level. So I sit here and I think I do win this. This is a different chart that we're on. And I'm thinking that this one will end up being a win, and we'll see what I do here. I don't That's a great win. See, that's a great push. It just keeps pushing, and there it's a big win. I'm thinking I probably should call this right now. I'm looking at this and thinking I might call it. And that's exactly what I did because it's at that bottom. So it's kind of interesting to watch back. See, I'm doing the podcast today by watching back, and I'm like in my gut, I'm like, oh yeah, call that. But I do think that this does lose. So maybe reviewing this and watching what I'm actually doing will help me. I'm looking around. See, I start looking around at 4 seconds. Oh, that is a loss, but just barely. You see how that just barely lost. So I'm going to think that it's going up from here. Now, this could go either way. That's a 1 minute trade. I'm looking at 10-second candles. And if I look at this in 30 seconds, I really should have taken a hint. It broke that line. It's a really contentious place, that line right there. I took a call thinking it would go back up, but it doesn't necessarily have to. This could finally break down. And so I have been thinking about being more careful about trading on these internal lines that I find. I'm just playing around with my computer there trying to figure that out. Trying to trade on those little internal lines. I mean, that's a pretty good line of support and resistance. It's a white line as well, which is my 35 EMA. But it breaks, okay? It breaks here, and I think I'm going to get upset and double up here. There I go. That would have almost been a great save, but I think what happens is it loses at the last second. I think it's going to push down just barely. Oh, see, it jumped down. It looked like it would have been a good save, and that would have been a good save. I think my computer froze. Now I put a $10 trade in here, and I think this is going to win. Now I'm at 1065, so I'm a little under. I'm about $20 under where I started. So this is kind of a wheel spin moment where it's like, okay, and I'm thinking about going ahead and doing a compound. Now I'm going to compound this because I'm down. I'm thinking I'm a little bit down. My next trade's going to be a compound. If this wins, I'm kind of excited. I'm looking for a push. I'm looking for a push in the direction where I'm guessing right. In other words, I think it's going down, and I can win a couple trades. If I can win a compound on this, then that would be even better. So I like to go between 30 seconds, 1 minute, and 5 minutes. See, that won, and I went ahead, or that didn't win yet, but it's going to win. And so I went ahead and entered my compound thinking it's going to continue down, but then it starts to do this weird jumpy thing. Now that's the 10-second view we're looking at right now. And so 10 seconds can jump. It's going to go down there. It really looks like it is heading down. And I think this could win, but in my sheet, it tells me it loses, and it does. Just at the last second, it shoots up. It just almost won. Look at that, just almost. And then it goes down. That's really binary options. What makes me so mad about binary options. Now we have an accident. I think I did an accidental $19 trade. I had 19 in my trade window, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go down. So I really, in terms of compounding, should have placed a $10 trade here, but I placed a $19 trade, and I'm looking for it to go down. Look how bold that got. I got another $10 trade down, and I think both of these trades will win. I'm looking at my trading, and I'm kind of following along. Both of these are going to win. This is going to push. The 19 wins up top right here. Really nice win. And then the 10, is going to win as well. It really looks like it could go either way. We're halfway through that $10 trade. It's barreling for the bottom, though. It's stopping here. It's making me nervous. This does make me nervous right here, how it's kind of like sitting there and waiting. But no fear. We are going to get a win out of this. But what happens next is going to hurt. So I'm going to get a win out of this. It's just a really narrow win. But I know that this is going down. It's been pushing. It's been persistently going down. And that's how I won off this. So that won. And I'm going to take a compound on this. I'm thinking that it is still going down. The pressure relieved. And I think it's still going down. But you see, it is kind of bouncing off the bottom. And that makes me real nervous because this is a 2-minute trade. And it just took too long. Here. I should have taken like a 30-second trade or like maybe a 1-minute trade. But this 19 gets a little hairy. And so you're going to see in this episode, this day 5, how I can kind of control my emotions, but I'm going to do a couple makeups coming up here. So minute 21, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, is this going to win? Is it going to win? Is it not going to win? And I will tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to push for the bottom. This is not smart. I'm thinking this is going down. Maybe it is turning around, and I should just accept that loss. I'm learning to just accept the loss. Okay, that is clearly a turnaround. Now, in my mind, I know what I'm thinking because I know what I did. I'm thinking, well, it's probably just a little pullback. It's going to go down and break that level, and I'm going to double it up. And it's really premature. I have 40 seconds left. It's a premature double up. It really I should have just waited and let that $19 lose, because that's a clear picture of a turnaround. It bounced off the bottom. This is a terrible trade. And this is why doubling up, see, if I was going to double up, I should have doubled up here. Let's imagine I just would have waited. I would have 21 seconds to double that up. But still, I just don't think that doubling up is a great idea. And actually, I do double up again right there. I double up again, and this gets really bad because that's 3 $19 trades. Now, 19 is my compounded amount, and I really should have doubled it up. And I guess I didn't double it up. What I did was I just took another trade. But I should have taken a clue. This is a turnaround. This is a clear turnaround. This is not, maybe it's at the white line. Right there would have been a good way to do it. Right where it's at now would have been a much better place to put another trade. But I was just, oh, wow. Okay, so I'm getting ready. And I'm going to throw a martingale in because I've lost 2 $19 trades. And I'm going to put a martingale right here. I'm going to put a $40 trade as it goes above. I'm going to wait till it hits the level here. This is a really good level. This is a great level because it hit that bottom of those candles in the back. It broke through the white, but I think it's going to turn around. Now, the $19 trade loses on the bottom, okay? Now, you see what I've kind of done. This is not protocol for this strategy. I should not be doubling up. I should maybe double up and maybe compound, but I should definitely not be martingaling on this plan. So I'm using a little bit of liberties, but I wouldn't advise it. I would say just be patient because that bottom trade that I lost would have just been a simple $19 loss. Now that was a compound, so it really wouldn't have been a loss. I had won a $10 trade. I went for the 19 and I could have just lost it. But now I put myself in danger because I doubled up that 19. I took another 19. Then I got a little bit upset because I was going down. I'm at $9.95. I'm down like $85, $95. I'm under my stop loss. This is a very dangerous spot to be in. My computer's frozen, so I'll reboot it here or restack it. When I realize it's not moving, I'm going to refresh that. But I get myself into a dangerous spot because I martingale now. Now my account is sitting at 1088. It's sitting at 995. So I'm about $90 down. Now, the session will turn around and I'll be able to make profit, but I have to push harder now because I'm $90 down. And I should not be $90 down. My stop loss was really only about $50. It was about $50. That's right. So I'm double my stop loss down. Now I'm going to take this $10 trade here because I think it's actually going to work. Okay. I think this is going to work. So I think this is going. My 40 looks like it's going to go, and my 40 looks great, but it was a little dangerous there for a minute. We've got only 4 seconds left on the $40 trade is going to win, and it was pretty dangerous up there at top. I'm like, it went back up there, and it went back up there. So it's going to go back down here. It's going to do up or down, and I'm just going to keep going. Look at this. It's winning. That $10 winning. And so what I need to do right now, because I'm pretty down, I'm at 1062 now, so I'm still $20 under where I started, and I'm in this for a pretty long amount of time. I'm in this session for a long time. I'm in this session maybe 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and I'm already down still $20. So I put this $19 double compound in to see if I can win this, and I think it is going to win. It's going to start pushing me towards the profit. But that's the problem that I have with compounding and doubling up. The way it's impulsive, it can get you multiple losses off one position. So let's say you guess and you guess wrong. Instead of just losing one trade, you're going to lose 2 trades. You may lose 3. And if you're using higher numbers, if you're doubling up a compounded trade, you're going to lose 3, 4 net trades. And that's really bad. That's what got me down $100, 2 stop losses. Now, moving forward in my 100-day plan, I'm going to quit doing that. And this is reflection. There that 19 wins. That's great. Now I'm at 1098. That's pretty good. So I was at 1088. Now I'm at 1098. So all of that hard work, all of those trades to make $10. But that's okay. I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to keep trying to win. I'm going to keep trying to go with this, and I'm going to keep trying to get ahead of this. So what I'm going to do is just 1019. Okay. Then I'm going to go, I'm going to lose 10 and a 10, and then I'm going to make it up with a 20. And then I'm going to do another win on a 10. And then I'm going to do a 10 and a 10 win and a loss. And that happens, all that to end at 1139. In this session, I end at 1139 with a $50 profit. From here, I'm at a $10 profit. So you can see how just winning, I'm going to win a compound. And I'm going to, I double this up. This is interesting. And I think I might double this up and lose both of them, unfortunately. And then I'll do a makeup on this. Again, making up is not great. And so I do all of that. The next following trades I do are basically a 10 and another 10 and then a 10 and a 10. It just sort of wins and loses. I don't do anything crazy for the rest of this session. Oh, look at that. That would be phenomenal. So this is actually the one I think that I'm showing wins, and hopefully it's wins and wins, but it might both lose. So if it ended now, that'd be great, because right now it's like, I don't know, it might win or it might lose. But it doesn't necessarily do that. It just kind of messes around there. 25 seconds on this. This could go either way. And unfortunately, looking at my notes, I think it does. I'm not really sure what it's going to do. Let's watch it. 13 seconds. If it can hold down, it's really dangerous. It looks dangerous. It's jumping. And this is where you get into trouble. You're on one position. Oh, thank goodness it won and lost. So that's won and lost. This is an interesting trade I'm taking at the bottom of a support line. It's a RSI touch, but I must be thinking RSIs are breaking today. I took a 45-second trade. This is the 30-second candles. That's pretty cool. Look at that. It's going to go down, and let's see if it wins. And I'm going to try to do a compound on this one as well. We're at 1088. Yeah, this session just keeps going. And look at that. That is a stacking compound. So I'm basically continuing to trade. I'm saying, yeah, it's going down, and I think it's going down so hard that I'm going to stack that compound on it. And that's not bad. I know that the 10 is probably going to win at this point. It's going away. And I'm looking for the 19 to win as well. And I think maybe in my notes I had forgotten to write down a win. But we're at 1069. But we've got some open trades. If this wins, we'll be much better. So I think you can get a good idea of what I'm doing in this session. I am trying to do a 10 and a 19. I'm trying to win a compound. If I lose, I'm doubling up. And that got me in quite a bit of trouble in some of the earlier days of the 100-day plan. And look at that, barely holds up and wins. That's a great win. A 10 and 19. I'm at 1123. Now, from here, I'm gonna keep trading. I'm continuing to trade and trying to get a little profit. I'm actually in the profit right now. I started out with 1088. I'm at 1123. So I'm at 23, 33 for about $40 some profit right now. And I could stop, but I'm going to continue on trading and trying to make this happen. This is one of those moments where it's like, is it enough profit? Are you winning enough? I feel like in this session, I'm at least holding my emotions down. I'm not trying to go crazy on the trades. And because of that, I am going to continue. I am going to try to get a little more profit. I'm looking around right now. I'm trying to find a way in, and I'm trying to find something that I can get. And I'll tell you, something happens right here. I take 2 losses. So this next trade is going to come up with 2 losses, and then I'm going to make it up with a 20. And then I'm going to have another win, a single win, and then I'm going to have a loss, a win, and then I'm going to have a final win. And that's what the session is going to do. That's how it's going to play out in this. All right, as you can see, I jump forward. I did a few wins and losses there. I'm back again at 11.19. So I was at 11.23. Then I'm at 11.19 because I lost, and then I won. Now I'm going to win another trade here, and just this is when I'll see my profit, and I'll know, okay, it's time to be done. I'm going to win a couple trades here. It gets a little hairy, and but I do win this $10 trade here in 15 seconds. This one will win. I fast forward a little bit in this session just because that last little segment was just me back and forth, win, loss. That is 10 seconds, almost jumps up, but I think this holds. Hopefully this holds. Yep, look at that. It holds, and there's a win. Now I'm at 11.39, okay? And I think that's basically when I decided that's it. Hey, no matter where you are right now in your journey, you can become a profitable binary options trader. All it takes is a simple trading strategy to win trades and the ability to stick with your plan. But it's easier said than done, especially if you're trying to do this alone. But now you don't have to do this alone. Right now, you can go to MusicCityTrader.com and join me in a tribe of dedicated traders. We're on a journey together, and there's room for you today. You'll get all access to the exclusive Trading Tribe app, where you can post your progress, share your wins and losses, learn what's working from other traders, and you'll get exclusive trading sheets, strategy guides, trading journal downloads, and more. You can even participate in my special live trading sessions and even copy my trades right inside Pocket Option using the Social Trade feature. Go to MusicCityTrader.com and join the Trader Tribe today. Success is within reach, and you're not alone. Click and join today at MusicCityTrader.com.